What's up, guys? Roma Juve await us. Yet again, we're playing at Olimpico against Roma. Already basically secured the Scudetto, so we have nothing to play for. So yeah, we have nothing to talk about in regards to this game. However, we have so much going on around the club, from management to the players. It's been all over the place, and the kits as well. We are debuting them tonight. Let's see how they look like. From the first look, it looks hideous, but yeah, let's see how it looks like in real life. Yeah, so let's take just 5-6 minutes or so to discuss what's been going on with Juve lately. First and foremost, Max Allegri is rumored to be on his way out from Juve. Well, fine by me, really. His next destination could be Paris Saint-Germain. Increase in salary, new contract, a new environment. Well, I don't know. Accept it. Leave, please, because your tactics, your football is so boring. There is no identity whatsoever. You have great players like Dybala, Douglas Costa, Ronaldo, and you make them play like ordinaries because your team sheet is just so defensive. It's crazy. So for me, it would be just positive news if he leaves. If he stays, well, it's standby. Depends on who will come as well in players during the summer, because it will be a major overhaul, I hear. So yeah, should Max Allegri leave, we have tons of people lined up for the job. Antonio Conte was rumored, Maurizio Pochettino, Pep Guardiola, Gasperini from Atalanta, Simone Inzaghi, Didier Deschamps, and even Sinisa Mihajlovic. And even I saw the rumors about Marcello Lippi and Trapattoni taking over. This is insanity. People have nothing to do but write these stupid rumors. So let's take it up one by one. Antonio Conte apparently has agreed his contract with Inter, our arch rivals, Di Merda. So another bridge is burning with Juve for Antonio Conte. If he's agreed with them and he will become their next coach, well, there will be fireworks when we face them in the Serie A next season, no doubt about it. So yeah, he's out of the job, he's out of the question, especially after Agnelli, well, told him no, even though Conte was at his disposal, but Agnelli didn't fancy that choice. Okay, because I wasn't happy about Conte being linked to the job either. What's done is done, it's past. And I never ever liked your style anyway. You burning people away. So for me, Conte was not good enough for this job. Next up, Maurizio Pochettino. That will be an exciting one. I find it very impressive what he did with Tottenham. Zero money spent during the transfer window. However, gets them to the Champions League final, and that's not an easy deal. Well, clearly you saw that how you are doing it. We exited against Ajax, but Tottenham turned it around against them with fearless approach. So that's what Pochettino is all about. We don't fear anybody. And with zero transfer money spent, well, he did miracles. Imagine what he will do with money, with Cristiano, with Dybala, with Miralem Pjanic. It will be wonders. But he wants a huge salary, 20 million a year. That's a lot. Yeah, of course, money in Premier League are crazy, so it's always going to be hard for us. I doubt that we will sign him, though. If we will, well, that would be interesting. That would be very interesting. Unrealistic choice, Pep Guardiola. He is staying put at the City, as I read this morning. So, for me, he would be the perfect choice, but apparently he's staying at the Premier League. Okay, fine. Gasperini and Atalanta, he will also stay in Atalanta. I really hope that he does, because if he leaves, well, he has this great project in Atalanta, and I'd rather see them flourish rather than him bottling it in Serie A, bottling it in Europe with Juventus. Because I think that's been a big step for him from Atalanta to Juve, even though Atalanta are currently in third place. Crazy, huh? And then we have Simone Inzaghi with Lazio. Don't know much about him. I kind of like him, but then again, are you good enough to take over this huge job for the biggest club in Italy, one of the biggest in Europe, to train Cristiano Ronaldo, to make Dybala work? I don't know. So for me, he will be an outsider, not comfortable. The same goes for Sinisa Mihajlovic, even more of an outsider. Don't believe that he will do any wonders for Juve whatsoever. They haven't proved me anything regarding that he is a good coach. So why should he take over the biggest club in Italy? Nonsense rumor. And yeah, Didier Deschamps, he won the World Cup with France, but was it due to him doing it so wonderfully, or was it just the players? Because that squad, I mean, Mbappe, Pogba, Umtiti, Lloris, I mean, they had it all. They had a great squad. So you could put anybody on that team. Even Allegri would have won World Cup with that squad. So I'm not sure that Deschamps is good enough to take over the Juve team. So yeah, we have a lot of linked coaches, but the fact is, and it remains, Allegri must leave in order for this to become more of a reality. Right now, we don't know anything, so he might even extend at Juve, he might even get a salary increase. And now, the players. Well, let's take a look at the players that are rumored to be leaving the club first. Alexandro has been rumored for a while now. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. It's been quiet for a while now, for recent months, but earlier this season, a lot of rumors coming from England that he wants to join the Premier League, but it's been quiet so far. João Cancelo, well, there were rumors that he will be leaving for Manchester United and we will get Mattia Darmian instead. This is a crazy, stupid, useless rumor. I don't believe it one bit. I believe, however, that there are talks about him being sold and getting a replacement instead, but who you want to replace him with? There were rumors that Kieran Trippier from Tottenham is coming. Seriously? His wife apparently was looking at the houses in Napoli, so go to Napoli then. Kieran Trippier in Serie A. Let's see how he will do defending. Cancelo, that's his weakest link, but we don't need defenders, we need attacking players, the positive football. And Cancelo is the perfect guy, so for me it would be shocking if he'd leave. Miralem Pjanic also rumored to go to PSG or Real Madrid or I don't know, somebody in Premier League. I don't know if that's a good idea or it's a bad idea. Not sure. He is instrumental in our passing play because he's actually the only one in the team as a midfielder to be able to pass the ball. But is he good enough? Is he fundamental enough for us? That's the thing. And also, one of the most important things, should Allegri stay, what will happen? Will Pjanic still be the focal point, or will we get somebody else to complement him, to release him of his enormous duties? I don't know. So let's see what happens with Allegri first, and let's see what happens with the rest of the players later. So, but one thing is for sure, Sami Khedira apparently is leaving the club at the end of the season. What's done is done, time's up, you need to move on. He is injured, he got operated as well, so he's out for the rest of the season and probably the whole pre-season, so he won't be operational until, well, October, November, if I know Juventus right. Paulo Dybala has been rumored to leave as well, but then there were counter rumors that he is irreplaceable for the club and he will stay. But there are no contacts with Dybala and other clubs apparently, so it's a bit dead in the water for the moment. I kindly hope that he will stay because I want to see him redeem himself next season, no matter who is the coach. Mario Mandzukic could leave also. No talks about destinations, only talk about him leaving. The same goes for Douglas Costa and Juan Cuadrado. I don't believe that Cuadrado will leave. I think Allegri is in love with him, so should Allegri leave, Cuadrado will also be packing maybe. And the players coming in, not that much to be honest, because everything is all about the coach situation at the moment, but we've had some rumors about João Felix from Benfica. Apparently he signed a new deal with Benfica or will sign it, so that rumor is also dead in the water. And then we have this Matteo Darmian nonsense, Nemanja Matic from Manchester United, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic from Lazio, Ndombele from Lyon, like that guy. Matthijs de Ligt is a dead rumor. He will most probably go to either Barcelona or the Premier League clubs. It's too early to say for the moment. And yeah, the Kieran Trippier thing, and also Sandro Tonali, the Brescia playmaker that looks like Kylo Ren, and Andrea Pirlo. So that will be interesting to see where he goes, but Brescia now are promoted, I believe, to Serie A, so let's just keep him there for now, and let's see what happens if he can adapt to the, well, higher level of football. And also, of course, Paul Pogba. He wants to leave the Premier League. He wants to leave Manchester United. Where will he go? Will he go to PSG? Will he go to Real Madrid? I don't know. We want him. He knows that we want him, but his salary and the transfer fee, those are the main issues. That's it. But one thing is clear and confirmed and done. That's Aaron Ramsey is going to Juventus. And I'm excited about that deal. I think he's a bit underrated. He is a class player. But how will he cope with Dybala, with Ronaldo, with all the other guys? Because he will be the link between midfield and attack. He will be it. So I expect Allegri or whoever it might be next season to use him in the right way. So yeah, that's the only guy. That's it. Let's go to Roma, Juve. I don't know much about the formation. I believe it's Wojciech Szczesny in goal, Spinazzola, Chiellini, Cáceres, De Sciglio was it, at the right back, and then Matuidi, Pjanic, Can, Dybala, Ronaldo, and Cuadrado going forward. I think that's it. I don't remember, but yeah, I couldn't care less about the game. All I want is to see how those jerseys will look like. Apparently they look like crap. But let's see what happens. See you at halftime. Fino alla fine. Guys, I mean, this is a joke. This is a joke. I don't understand how Cuadrado is still playing. I guess that the only reason might be because we don't have anybody else out there. And it's absolutely insane. We have so many chances, but we could have been 2-3 up. One chance, the first one was that Emre Can was open and then he passed the ball to completely unmarked Cuadrado and he failed to beat the excellent Mirante. I gotta say, he had an excellent game in the goal for Roma. Saved Cuadrado, saved 2 shots from Dybala. Incredible saves, but still, the first one from Dybala, for example, is just too easy for Mirante to save the one. It's a good save, yes, but just too easy. Dybala, if you want to score this one, you just fire it, just drill it forward. But no, you curl it somewhat. Why? Just use your power. And that's it. They were dangerous on the break, I gotta say. But yeah, it's just our finishing. It's just very, very poor. Going forward, the only guys that can do it for us are Spinazzola and Cristiano Ronaldo. And the jerseys, guys. These shirts, they are just awful, horrible. But what you gonna do? We sell our soul. We sell our soul for money. But please, guys, do something about it. I mean, nothing's gonna happen. Never mind. Sorry, never mind. The jerseys are awful, but nobody will care. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that we haven't won a single game since we were officially crowned as champions. Some draws, and now we finally lose to Roma 2-0. Deservedly so, because we couldn't create anything. We created something. Well, of course, yeah, we created a lot in the first half, but come on. Dybala should have scored at least one. Cuadrado should have scored. They were just sitting back and relaxing, really, because this is what they're doing against us. It's just too easy to play against us. Sit back and just look at us, waste chance after chance, and then just counterattack. That's what you should do if you play Juventus. This is the script. You don't need any magical Ranieri. You don't need any magical coach for that. It's just too easy. It's your players, the quality of your players that will decide whether you get those points or you don't. Because we will play the same way. We will not learn how to open up those buses which the opposition will park. We will never learn that with Allegri. We will never evolve. This will be the same thing all over and over again. Allegri will go to Agnelli and say, you know what, listen, we lost because we don't have good enough players. Give me 5 good world-class players. Well, and that's it. And we're gonna win the Champions League. We're gonna win the Scudetto yet again. We're gonna play beautiful football. We're gonna get results because that's all it's all about, I guess. Listen to me. You cannot do any more. Go. Leave. Now. Walk away from this. Your time is done. I will blame Allegri for this. I will also blame Dybala. He looks like a schoolboy out there. He get muzzled off. His first touch is poor. He couldn't score. His decision making is bad. His technical skill is just always the same. There's nothing new about him. He hasn't improved that much this season. And it's not down to Allegri and playing him wrongly or so what. He played as a centre forward today. No change. Still same useless inconsistency. Cuadrado should have opened the scoring for us. He didn't. But he didn't have that bad of a game actually. Well, he did, but it was not awful. Chiellini with that cheap shot, with that poor pass, and then they just countered on us, and of course they opened the score for 1-0. So it was Chiellini's mistake, the first one. The second one was just a counterattack, of course. I mean, two guys are going to head the ball. Two Juve guys are losing the header against Pellegrini. No, it wasn't Pellegrini. I don't know who it was. Two guys. How idiotic is it? But never mind. Nobody cares. Because we won the Scudetto, that's all that matters. We had a successful season. This was a success, apparently. We are losing to Roma, not because they were great players, but because they were a great defensive unit and knew what to do going forward. We have no idea. We have no clue, and nobody will care. Allegri hugged Ranieri after the game. Normally he never does this after he loses points, but now never mind. Because I think that he's so confident that he will stay at Juve for another season. Or he's so confident that he knows he's leaving already. He doesn't care, because if you are not sure about your own future, you don't go and hug and act like nothing after a game. You are nervous. You want to prove this. You want to prove something to somebody. No, nothing. He is relaxed, and that pisses me off. Pisses me off. No player ratings. No player ratings. Too long a video right now, but I gotta say, Szczesny, okay. Alexandro, well, he just came on, so Spinazzola, good. Unfortunately, no end product yet, but I think he will get better as he plays. But will he play next season? We don't know. Chiellini, good up until that idiotic mistake. Caceres, okay. Who we got? De Sciglio, okay. Awful defensively tonight. I don't know what happened. Just poor on the ball, but overall, okay. Matuidi, same old, same standards. Pjanic, okay, nothing great. Got subbed off for Bentancur, who was awful in my opinion. Emre Can was actually good, but then declined as the game went on. Cristiano, let's have a row with Cristiano, because I think that he was the only one out there who wanted something. He's a pure offensive force, and for us, it seems like that's enough. We don't need anybody else. We just need Cristiano to play, and that's it. That's all they care about. No structure, no offensive tactics, nothing. Just give the ball to Cristiano and see what happens. Idiotic. Today, just okay. Dybala, poor. Got the chance to play as a centre forward in his favorite position, I guess. Didn't impress me. Who we got in Cuadrado? Well, inconsistent. Very, very below par. We got nothing. We got nothing. I mean, really, I don't care about that we won the league and this game doesn't mean anything. I want the performance. I want players to enjoy this. I doubt that they do. They learn nothing in training. They learn absolutely nothing. It's all about recuperating and getting back to fitness, full fitness for the next game. Nothing. They learn nothing out there. Only the physical part. nothing else. This pisses me off, and this will piss me off if he stays on for next season. Shirts are awful. Everything about this club today is absolutely disastrous. It's pathetic. What is going on with my club? Do something. Wake up, Ainelli, before it's too late.